Welcome to Catalytic Mechanism Class 3. In our previous classes, we have discussed the catalytic mechanism of different enzymes and the detailed catalytic mechanism of ribonuclease A. Today, we are going to discuss the catalytic mechanism of chymotrypsin. Chymotrypsin, again, digestive enzyme synthesized by pancreas, and it is produced in the form of zymogen, chymotrypsinogen, and that is converted to active enzyme chymotrypsin by the action of another enzyme called trypsin. And chymotrypsin belongs to a group of enzymes called serine proteases, which are having a active site serine residue which is involved in catalysis. In addition to chymotrypsin, enzymes like trypsin and elastase also belong to serine proteases, which are having similar structure and they follow similar catalytic mechanism. And coming to the reaction catalyzed by chymotrypsin, it is a hydrolytic enzyme which cleaves the peptide bond where the carboxyl side of the bond is tyrosine, tryptophan or phenylalanine, that means aromatic amino acid. So, it cleaves peptide bond where the carboxyl group is any one of the aromatic amino acid, tyrosine, tryptophan or phenylalanine. And coming to the active site amino acids, chymotrypsin has a catalytic triad which consists of 3 amino acid residues, that is serine 195, histidine 57 and aspartic acid 102. So, these 3 amino acids constitute the catalytic triad of chymotrypsin, and each amino acid has specific function. Serine 195, which provides a nucleophile. You can see serine 195 here, histidine 57 and aspartic acid 102, where serine 195 which provides a nucleophile and it is involved in covalent catalysis. And histidine 57, it is a base catalyst and that helps in the activation of serine. So, this is histidine 57, here this nitrogen 3 which acts as a base which abstracts a proton from this serine CH2OH and it becomes NH, and this CH2OH becomes CH2O minus and that becomes a strong nucleophile and that attacks the peptide bond. And aspartic acid 102 stabilizes the protonated form of histidine 57. So, this is aspartic acid 102. When it abstracts proton, it becomes NH plus and the charge of histidine 57 is stabilized by this aspartic acid 102. These are the roles of these 3 amino acid residues which are part of catalytic triad: serine 195, histidine 57 and aspartic acid 102. Serine provides nucleophile, histidine 57 base catalyst and also activate the serine residue, aspartic acid 102 which stabilizes the protonated form of histidine 57. And coming to the catalytic mechanism, which is divided into 5 steps. Step 1, general base catalysis and nucleophilic attack to form a tetrahedral intermediate. Here you can see serine 195, histidine 57 and aspartic acid 102, that is the catalytic triad, and this is the substrate polypeptide. The step 1 is general base catalysis, that is histidine 57 which is acting as a base abstracts proton from serine CH2OH. So, this H plus goes here and serine it becomes a strong nucleophile and this O minus nucleophilically attacks this carbon and it is forming a OC bond, and this double bond shifts and it becomes O minus. Here you can see the tetrahedral intermediate. H goes here and it is forming NH bond, and this O that becomes O minus nucleophilically attacks carbon and becomes OC bond, and here O minus comes and you can see a hydrogen bond between nitrogen and a hydrogen. So, this is the tetrahedral intermediate formation. Second step is general acid catalysis and breakdown of tetrahedral intermediate to an acyl enzyme intermediate. So, in the second step, histidine 57, which is acting as an acid. Acid means it donates proton. So this bond is cleaved and H plus comes here, and that forms a bond with this nitrogen. So new NH bond is formed, and this NC bond is cleaved and it becomes an acyl enzyme intermediate. This is CH2O C double bond OR. This is the acyl enzyme intermediate, and you can see an amino group here RNH2. This amine product is released. So in the second step, histidine acting as an acid, it donates proton, and that proton forms a bond with this nitrogen, and this NC bond is cleaved. Here you can see acyl enzyme intermediate, and this is the amine product. In the next step, this amine product, this portion is released and that part is replaced with water. That is the third step. Amine product is released and that portion is replaced with HOH, water. And step 4, you can see general base catalysis and nucleophilic attack to form tetrahedral intermediate. So here the histidine 57, which is acting as a base, which abstracts a proton from water, and this becomes O minus, and this O minus nucleophilically attacks the carbon and forming a OC bond. Here you can see OC bond and double bond shifts, it becomes O minus. So this is again a tetrahedral intermediate, just reverse of the step 2. This is the tetrahedral intermediate. And in the final step, you can see general acid catalysis and breakdown of the tetrahedral intermediate to carboxyl product and active enzyme. So histidine 57, which acts as acid, that means it donates proton, and this H plus goes here and it is forming a CH2OH, serine CH2OH is formed, and you can see this O minus, this electrons are shifted and it becomes C double bond O, and this bond is cleaved and this carboxylate product is released, and you are getting the enzyme in the original form, that is the active form of enzyme is regenerated. That is step 5. Now this is the overall reaction mechanism. You know, the first step, histidine acts as base, abstracts proton and it forms NH bond, and this O minus, serine O minus, become a strong nucleophile. It attacks carbon and forming OC bond, and you are getting a tetrahedral intermediate. OC bond is formed and this NH bond is formed, and you can see a hydrogen bond also. And in the second step, general acid catalysis. General acid catalysis means this is acting as acid, histidine acting as an acid. It donates proton and that comes and forms a bond with this nitrogen, and this is coming here, it is forming an NH bond, and this NC bond is cleaved and you are getting as acyl enzyme intermediate. And in the third step, this amine product RNH2 is released and that position is replaced with water. And in the fourth step, this histidine is acting as a general base, it abstracts proton from water and this become O minus, that nucleophilically attacks carbon and forming an OZ bond, and it is again forming a tetrahedral intermediate. This is just reversal of step 2. And the final step, histidine acting as an acid and it breaks down the tetrahedral intermediate and you are getting a carboxyl product and regenerating the enzyme. So final step, it is acting as acid, means it donates H plus and that comes and forms a bond with this oxygen, and this becomes CH2OH and this bond is cleaved, CO bond is cleaved, and this O minus electron shifts here and it is forming C double bond O. So carboxylate product that is released and the enzyme is regenerated. This is the overall mechanism of chymotrypsin. Hope this is clear to you. Then this time also we are going for some questions. Question number 1, which reaction is catalyzed by chymotrypsin? 2, name the amino acids in catalytic triad. 3. What is the role of serine 195 in the catalysis of chymotrypsin? 4. Which amino acid is stabilizing the charge of protonated histidine 57 during catalysis? 5. How tetrahedral intermediate is converted to acyl enzyme intermediate during this reaction? This time I have one additional question, that is, what is oxyanion hole and mention its role. I didn't mention about it during my lecture. You can refer White and White textbook and answer all questions and submit it in Google Classroom. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.